These are some Shark Tank failures that ended up making millions of dollars upon what the Sharks had said previously when the audition happened. Welcome back to the channel, guys, and make sure before the video loads up to pause it, let it load up in that great 1080p quality, and leave a like if you absolutely positively love Shark Tank. Now guys, let's go ahead, and before we get in, you guys thought I would do it, but make sure to leave a subscribe if you're new. Now, finally, after all that, we can get into the countdown. Now, first off, we have one of the most infamous inventions in Ring. When Jamie Siminoff, now CEO of Ring, appeared on the show in 2013, he pitched the Doorbot, a caller ID for your door. The doorbell with an integrated video camera that sends alerts and the video feed directly to the owner's smartphone. Homeowners are then able to see and speak with whomever is at the front door or ignore the visitor completely, giving them the unsatisfaction of being recognized. The device allows homeowners to give the impression that they are home when they could really be anywhere in the world. Since many burglars tend to ring the doorbell to see if anyone is in home before a break-in, the device comes in handy as an added security measure. During his appearance on the show, Siminoff was already registering $1 million in annual sales and seemed confident the Sharks would fight for the chance to invest. He asked for $700,000, valuing this company at $7 million. One by one, however, all of the Sharks backed out except for Kevin O'Leary, who offered the $700,000 investment, a claim, however, to 10% of sales until the loan was paid off, and a 7% royalty fee on all future sales, and all of the 5% of the company's equity. Siminoff turned down the deal and left empty-handed. After the show, if you guys were watching it, I kind of felt bad for the dude, and this was actually before Ring ended up blowing up. Now, Ring is a worldwide phenomenon. It seems like everyone has it. If you're going to someone's house, or if you've ever checked out the fronts of people's doors, chances are at least 20% of people you passed by or seen their houses, they have the Ring and the iconic Ring logo. However, after the show, the sales continued to improve, and Siminoff raised the $700,000 from other sources before the show even aired, which is kind of funny to me. After Doorbot appeared on Shark Tank, Siminoff said sales jumped an additional $5 million. Billionaire Richard Branson was subsequently part of the group of venture capital, aka VC investors, that put $28 million into Ring, giving the company a $60 million valuation. In early 2017, the value of the company raised a whopping $109 million from the venture capital investors. It's kind of funny, but Amazon actually ended up buying the smart doorbell maker for more than around $1 billion. It's safe to say that this guy definitely made his profit back. I remember seeing this pitch because it was one of my favorites, and obviously I knew that the show was pre-recorded, but while I was watching, I so desperately wanted them to invest in it. And this is Coffee Meets Bagel. Branding itself as online dating site that women prefer, Coffee Meets Bagel aims to find one quality match for users every day by using the friends connections on Facebook. If both parties like the proposed match, the app offers them a discount on the use of their dates, such as getting a cup of coffee or a bagel altogether. The app was later released in April of 2012 in New York City and then launched in Boston and San Francisco the same year later. When sisters Arum, Dawoon, and Sukang appeared on Shark Tank in 2015, they were offering the Sharks a 5% equity stake in their company for a $500,000 investment. Impressed with the presentation of the product, Mark Cuban made the largest offer in the show's history, $30 million to buy the entire company. Not wanting to walk away from this company, the sisters quickly decided to leave the show with no deal. And what sucks about this is, at the time, if you're watching, you would have thought they were stupid, as did I. I mean, $30 million to buy the company outright? It's guaranteed money, right? After gaining such wide exposure from the show and the turndown, the Kang sisters have raised the $31 million in 5 funding rounds, according to Crunchbase. The app is available on both Android and Apple devices and has a reportedly 100 million users, making these sisters very, very rich. Alright, so lastly, we actually have Chef's Big Shake. This was one of my favorite things of all time on the show. One of the smartest entrepreneurs ever on the show, and inspired by his daughter's interest in vegetarianism and recognizing a market for this opportunity, Sean Davis, aka Chef Big Shake, pitched his specialty seafood burger business to the Sharks in 2011, asking for a $200,000 investment for a 25% equity stake in his company. Davis wanted to tap into the vegetarian market with foods such as burgers that relied upon seafood rather than traditional meat sources. The Sharks thought the venture was too risky and passed on the opportunity. But after the episode aired, angel investors seized the opportunity by offering Davis $500,000. Annual sales for Davis's company, CBS Foods, grew from $30,000 to $5 million in 1 year. In 2017, Cuban admitted that he regretted not investing in the innovation. However, a lot of his products were sold in restaurants. However, he actually has a restaurant in Tennessee that is one of his claims to fame, as he has easily increased his net worth to over $5 million just off of selling everything as in the product and his revenue from the restaurant. Literally, the dude has been featured in an episode of Man vs. Food on Food Network, where literally Chef Big Shake had Casey try his famous hot chicken. It's safe to say that this type of exposure on the show played very well for Chef Big Shake. Let me know down in the comment section down below what investment you think the Sharks regretted not taking the most. I think it was Chef Big Shake's, but obviously money-wise, it was definitely Ring. If they wanted more publicity, it was Chef Big Shake. But let me know. I'd love to have a conversation with you guys. I'm signing off. I will see you guys in the next upload.